Tonight, we are keeping a close eye on Intel. State leaders say attracting the tech company to the Buckeye State wouldn't have happened without nearly $2 billion in tax incentives.
Intel guarantees to hire 3,000 people at its plant in western Licking County, but it isn't clear where those employees will be coming from. So 10 TV's Kevin Landers took those questions to the governor.
It's not entirely clear how many Intel employees plan to be hired from the state of Ohio. According to the DeWine administration, it's not clear either because it was never stipulated in the agreement.
Intel tells us that they have Ohio residents, used to be Ohio residents who work at Intel, and they're dying to come back.
If an Intel employee from Arizona moves to Ohio, are they just as much an Ohioan as someone already here?
Everybody who works at the plant will be an Ohioan.
When Intel announced it planned to hire 3,000 people, many believe that meant a majority would come from Ohio. The state is defining it this way.
Intel will hire every Ohioan who has the skills to work there. And we'll be bringing new Ohioans here to be part of that manufacturing facility as well.
Ohio is giving nearly $2 billion in tax breaks to Intel, which helped incentivize the chip maker to move here, along with the companies it plans to attract here.
That was part of the agreement that all states were competing for to win, because it's not just Intel, it's the companies that we will bring with them that will create the economic momentum for a generation.
Intel's move is not welcome to those who live nearby. They worry about the impacts on well water and their home values. I asked Governor DeWine about those concerns.
So I understand people's concerns. The unknown is always tough, and I fully understand that. And if I was out there, I would have questions. What we're trying to do is to make sure that we're transparent. Intel, as we've talked to Intel, they agree with us that the most important thing they can be now is transparent.
Including impacts to the environment.
We are committed. I think everyone, Intel is committed, to be an environmentally friendly neighbor.
Here's a look at some of the tax incentives Ohio is giving Intel. $300 million to build a water reclamation facility, another $100 million for local wastewater upgrades, and about $200 million to widen state and local roads. Reporting from the State House, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Today, Governor DeWine broke down the $3.5 billion state budget. For the first time, the state will pay at least $1.5 billion of the bondable portion of the budget in cash. It will save taxpayers nearly $1.6 billion. Ohio State Parks are getting $515 million for improvements. $100 million is going to security for schools.